Welcome. Thank you for purchasing the retractable screen from ODL. This DVD has been provided to assist you with the installation of your new retractable screen. ODL is here to help you with the installation of your new screen. Please do not return your retractable screen to the store. Call us first for assistance or for additional product information at this number. Or visit us online at odl.com. Please be sure to review all the installation information first, then instructions. The installation process should take 1 to 2 hours. To start, let's make sure you have the right tools. You should have the following: a drill with a 3/32 inch bit, a 5/32 inch bit, and a 1/8 inch bit, a hacksaw, measuring tape, metal file, pencil, Phillips screwdriver, and a carpenter's square. Next, open the box, taking care to remove all the staples completely before removing any parts. Removing the screen parts before removing all the staples can scratch the finish of the screen parts. Once you have opened the box and flattened the cardboard, place the parts out on top of the cardboard to protect the finish of the parts. Now, take the time to identify and inventory all of the parts. If you are missing anything, stop and call ODL customer service. Here's what you should expect to find inside your box: 1 screen housing, 1 top track, 1 bottom track. Please note that the bottom track ships inside the top track. 1 sill cover, 1 each of the inside and outside handles, 1 magnetic catch assembly, 1 strike plate mount and strike plate, 2 3-inch painted flathead Phillips housing screws, 5 1 1/4 inch painted panhead Phillips track screws, 1 1 3/4 painted pan Phillips short sill screw, 2 1-inch painted flathead Phillips magnetic catch screws, 6 3/4 inch flathead Phillips sill plate screws, and 1 1-inch mill finished flathead Phillips screw. Make sure all of the parts are laid out for easy identification and access. Before starting, make sure to observe all safety procedures by wearing safety glasses when working with tools. Measure twice, cut once. Take time to check all measurements before cutting or drilling. It's helpful to have another person assist during installation. One, determine if your door is an in-swing or an out-swing door. Any height screen can be installed on an in-swing door, while only the short screen, 6 foot 6 inches, should be used on an out-swing door. 2. Measure the height. The short screen is for an outswing door or a 6 foot 5 to 6 foot 6 inch door. The 8 foot version is for an 8 foot door, and the slider is for the 6 foot 8 door. For slightly taller doors, add a filler board at the top track to install upon. 3. Check the trim, making sure there's a flat surface on the door trim to mount the screen and track to. For double door application, you'll need 2 retractable screens and a double door installation kit. You may contact ODL customer service to order the double door installation kit for a nominal charge. This does not apply to sliding glass doors. If you have a sliding door, for example a sliding glass patio door, please see your local retailer or visit ODL's website for the correct ODL retractable screen. Important: determine the sill type now, since some of the installation steps will vary. Option 1. Short sill. A short sill stops short of the exterior trim. See instructions for short sill preparation. This must be done prior to installing the screen. Option 2. Flush sill. A flush sill stops flush with the exterior trim. Option 3. Long or extended sill. A long or extended sill extends out past the exterior trim. 1. A filler board is not needed when the short sill has ground directly beneath the sill. 2. A filler board is needed when the short sill sits on top of a step. 3. Cut the filler board and place it under the sill lip. 4. The filler board must extend out 3/4 of an inch beyond the edge of your exterior trim. 1. Align the plastic handle with the pre-drilled holes in the aluminum screen handle. The screw head should face the interior of your house. 2. Tighten the screws with hand pressure. Over-torquing the screw into the plastic will result in a cracked handle in cold weather. Tip: have a second person assist in the holding of the housing to ensure proper alignment. 1. On hinge side of door, align the housing to the exterior trim. 2. For short or flush sill, position so the housing is level with the bottom of the sill face. For a long or extended sill, position so the housing is resting on top of the sill. 3. The housing must be square to the sill. Use a square to ensure that this is true. 4. Position so the housing has at least 1 inch of overlap on the trim. 5. While maintaining the above position, pre-drill the holes using a 3/32 inch drill bit. Insert the 3-inch screws into the top and bottom housing end caps. Both screws should extend into the exterior trim. Important: be sure the screen fabric is properly routed through the plastic end cap to avoid pinching the fabric against the wall. Tip: make sure measurements are accurate before cutting tracks. 1. Measure the distance from the inside edge of the screen housing to the inside edge of the exterior trim on the opposite side of the door. 2. Take the measurement from step 1 and add 1 inch. For example, if step 1 is 35 inches, your measurement for step 2 will be 36 inches. 3. Take the step 2 measurement and measure along the tracks to locate the cut line. Mark the cut line with a pencil and a square. 4. Cut the tracks along the cut line with a hacksaw. File any sharp edges smooth if necessary. Tip: lay the tracks on a scrap piece of wood. This will make it easier to drill through both sides of the tracks. 1. Measure a 1/4 inch from both ends of the top and bottom tracks. With a pencil, make a mark on the small groove. If a 3rd screw is needed for support, or with a flush sill, mark an additional hole in the center of the track. 2. Drill the hole at the pencil mark and scribe line using the 5/32 inch drill bit. Be sure to go through both sides of the track. 1. Measure the distance between the inside edge of the screen housing to the inside edge of the exterior trim on the opposite side of the door. 2. Take the measurement from step 1 and subtract 1 inch from it. For example, if step 1 is 35 inches, your measurement for step 2 will be 34 inches. 3. Take the measurement from step 2 and measure along the sill cover to locate the cut line. Mark the cut line with a pencil and a square. 4. Cut the sill covers along the cut line with a hacksaw. File any sharp edges smooth if necessary. Optional: notch the sill plate to conform to the shape of the door trim if desired. Tip: properly aligning the bottom track will help ensure the screen operates smoothly. 1. slide the sill covers onto the bottom track. 2A. Thread the handle end cap onto the bead on the track. 2B. Once threaded, slide the track onto the housing end cap tab and fully seat it. 3. The bottom track must be square to the housing. Use a square to ensure that this is true. 4. While maintaining the above positions, insert the 1 1/4 inch pan head screws into the bottom track, using the pre-drilled hole from step 6 as your guide. Important: do not over-tighten the track screws. Tip: do not over-tighten the sill cover screws. It could cause binding of the screen. 1. Center the sill cover on the sill. 2. Pre-drill the holes using the 3/32 inch drill bit. Use the holes in the sill cover as a locator for drilling. 3. Insert the 3/4 inch flathead screws using a Phillips screwdriver. Note: if the sill cover was cut in a previous step, all 6 screws might not be required. (1A) Thread the handle end cap onto the bead on the track. 1B. Once threaded, slide the track onto the housing end cap tab and fully seat it. 2. Insert the 1 1/4 inch pan head screw through the tab of the end of the top track and into the exterior trim of your home. Use the pre-drilled hole as your guide. 3. Locating the top track position, pull the screen handle towards the center point of the track and hold. This will align the top track with the bottom track and locate the top track position. Make sure the top track remains fully seated to the end cap tab as in step 1B. Note: open and close the screen several times to ensure proper track installation. Be sure that the end cap is installed on the top track snugly and that the screw runs through the end cap's plastic tab. 4. Insert the 1 1/4 inch pan head screw into the top track. Do not use a square. Use the pre-drilled hole as your guide. 1. Place the strike plate on the strike plate mount. Align the strike plate so that the 2 notches in the plate are facing out. Later, if more magnetic attraction force is needed, simply flip the plate over. Install with a 1 inch Phillips flathead screw. 2. Center the magnetic catch on the strike plate and magnetically connect the 2 pieces to one another. Extend the screen all the way open until the dust seal on the screen handle is over the trim. Mark the hole locations on the catch on the trim. Drill 3 30-second pilot holes where marked. Align the catch holes with the holes marked in the trim and attach with 2 1 inch painted flathead screws. Binding. If the screen binds during retraction, try the following. The track screws could be too tight. Try loosening them slightly. Spray lubricant such as silicone. Make sure the top track is properly installed. Congratulations on installing your new retractable screen from ODL. For assistance with the retractable screen installation or for more additional product information, call ODL customer service toll-free at this number